Hey guys, Ralph Higgins here, and we are just about to go up to the mountain and look out over the Bellingham Bay up in the mountains. And something struck me today. I wanted to do one more video. Quite a while back, I was in a tough spot, and we'd been doing really well, but we had come to a point where I hadn't had people sign up with me for a while. I do most of my stuff one-on-one, although I do have online ways to help people. But I had quite a few months without a sign up, which was so unusual, and so it was like tough times, and that's something that I want to talk to you about, how you can use the tough times to really shift what you need to shift. It's quite a different thing. I'll explain in a minute. But there we were, and we were driving by Fanatic, which is a mountain bike store. And Ben loves Fanatic, and he loves mountain biking, and he loves running too. He just ran an amazing mile. I won't divulge his time, but it's getting pretty fast. So, but we went in to look around, and it's like we weren't thinking of buying anything because we hadn't had a sale in a while. And so we were like, Jen watches our money, and we do well, but we look at that sort of thing. And so Ben looked at the different bikes because it was obviously time for him to get to the next level of bike. He was growing. And so he checked the bikes, and we listened to the sales guy about them and why certain bikes are better. And Ben really takes it to, he does some big jumps, and he does some big rides and stuff. And so he tried the different bikes, and he was like, this one. And it was the most expensive one. And he got on the bike, and he started to ride off into the parking lot, and he said, "Make it happen, Papa." And I'm like, and so with this peace process, the letting go process, the surrendering process, this way of looking inside and staying present to what's happening, it's what I do every day. And so I had to do some around that because it hurt. It hurt. It's like, oh my God, make it happen, Papa. It's like, you look great on that bike. You look great on that bike. And so there I was doing more of this peace process, and we're still living out by the mountain. This was a while back. And just a beautiful day. And we're back at the house, and I was just like, I haven't had a coach in a while. It's like I thought I had it figured out, so I had gotten away from individual one-on-one coaching. I was still doing all my training with all the stuff that they had taught me, but I hadn't had a one-on-one coach in quite a few months. And Jen and I were like, wow, we haven't had a coach. I think we got to get a coach. And I had been following Akbar for a while. And I trusted him. I liked him. I knew he could help me get to where I needed to go because he did it for himself and for a lot of other people. And so I literally prayed that I got to talk to Akbar himself. And I forgot what day of the week it was. It might have been a weekend or something. But I dropped in and did this peace process, this letting go process, this surrendering process, what I've been telling you guys all about, which is basically go inside and feel what's happening in your body and just stay with it. So it's not like we have to go find where to go work on ourselves. Life will show us. We'll either have a big win or a big loss or some sort of despair or some sort of problem. Whatever it is will point you right to it, because right when whether you're thinking of something you really want and desire, or whether you think of something that's really troubling you, it can affect our bodies, and we feel it. And so it's not like it affects our bodies, it's more like it brings it to the surface. And so this letting go, this peace process, this feeling what's happening in your body process is so key, because it tells you exactly where to go. You don't have to go try to fix it. You just got to go sit with whatever it brings up. And then you'll be led to the next thing to do. You still go do what's to be done in the world. So what's to be done in the world, I got a definite intuition, a hit that said, let's call Akbar. And I was like, oh man, I hope I get to talk to him. And he got on the phone. He said, well, in typical Akbar fashion, he was like all mellow, and it's very fortunate. You're very lucky, because my sales guy literally just quit like today to travel the world. And so you get me. And he listened to my story, what was going on. And he told me that he could help me, and he had a new thing coming out because it was around his birthday. And I said, I'll take it. And he said, but you don't know what it is. I said, I don't care. He said, but you don't know how much it costs. I said, I don't care. And so I just knew, because I'd been doing enough of this work, going inside and feeling what's happening in my body and staying present to it, so I could be led to the next step. And the next step can be something wonderful. It can be something that feels like a giant obstacle, a disaster. But the cool thing is those obstacles, those disasters, those wonderful things, they're all stepping stones, and they let us have a chance to go inside and be right here now in the present moment, experiencing our life as it unfolds without trying to change it, and experiencing it, not thinking about it, but staying inside our bodies. And that's that letting go process. That's that peace process. That's the what's happening in your body right now thing. And so I signed up with Akbar, and it was just I don't even know if it was a 2 or 3 days. We got 3 new clients, and so we went and bought Ben his bike, and so this letting go process, this surrender process, this peace process, it can seem so simple, and it can seem so boring, and it can seem so like it can't be that even when it works. Our mind, our ego will try to take us away from living in the very moment that we're living in, and try to get us to think about something else, or try to fix something else, or worry about something else, or plan something else. And it can be, it's simple, but it's not easy. I think it's not easy because it's so simple. So what you can do is just go inside and notice what's happening in current time and sit with it, and then do where you're led to do the next step. And so that's something I want to get to you today. And if you want more, I've compiled a whole session, a module, a bunch of these, and I'm adding to it. I'm going to add this one to it, but I'm adding a bunch of them that are unlisted, stuff that's not released except for my one-on-one clients and people to get this one module. And so you can get it at ralphhavens.com/abundance awakening mastery. It's not a lot of money, but it is a little, because I want you to have the a little skin in the game where you'll actually do it. Because if you can do it and stay with it, a lot of stuff happens. And when you notice a miracle show up, it's important not to just like write it off and like, oh, that's weird, or it was because I did this other stuff. It's this stuff. If you're doing this stuff, it's this stuff. So hope this helps. Let's get out there and live, really live. And, you know, as I was thinking about how to, in my videos, what came up was to heal, to really heal, to heal yourself and to heal the world. So I hope this helps. If it does, click like, share, comment. Let me know what's going on in your life, and I will see you very soon. All right. Bye.